Hey.
Huh?
Just
No.
one kiss from your
Hey, Gene, you want another Twinkie?
I'm alright, thank
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Ooh, this is some good trash. This is my kind of trash. A nice, gothic, country, sleazy, southern fried melodrama in Ohio. There's so many juicy stories going on here, it doesn't matter which one I fixate on, something terrible and corrupt is going to happen. This is a film about how you gotta be careful with religion. If you see a man tied to a cross in the battlefield surrounded by flies and you have to put a bullet in his head to put him out of his misery, you may not have the best relationship with Jesus. This film shows how religion can corrupt someone if they're already a stone-cold psychopath. And how people like that can not only buy into their own shit, but can surround themselves with people perfectly gullible to believe that it's normal that this preacher has covered himself in spiders. And then when he's bit, thinks he's being tested by the Lord, and naturally thinks he has the power to resurrect people, so he'll just stab someone in the throat. Don't get me wrong, there's plenty of good Christians in this film, but this small town of Meade, Ohio, is a universe controlled by people who are pure evil. If you're a bad person, sure, you may die a horrible death, but if you're a good person, you will still die a horrible death. Hell, even if you're just a side character with no real story, you will get the shit beaten out of you. There's so many beatings in this movie, you guys. So many beatings. There's so much delicious material to get invested in here. You'll have stories of surprise pregnancies and cancer, so let's liven it up with a couple of crazy-ass serial killers. Much like how a lot of the characters are related, don't worry, the plot lines will somehow be related too. I love how the movie not only has that mindset of once you're stuck in this town, there's no getting out, literally, because they'll make it to where we'll brutally murder your ass if you decide to leave this town. There's some good standout performances here. Tom Holland is great as a kid who has something shitty happening in his life every week. Life needs to stop messing with this kid before he really does snap. Jason Clarke is gloriously sleazy like usual, but Robert Pattinson? My god, it's like Robert Pattinson went into this like he's playing a life story of Estes Perkle, and I was loving every minute. This accent he uses is like a TV evangelist and a pimp. The dude uses his charm to openly insult the cooking of one of his church members, but makes it seem like he's doing it to be nice and spread a positive Christian message. Maybe he seems like a step up because he doesn't dump spiders on his face, but he's still a sexual assaulting creep. His accent doesn't sound real, but that makes sense because this guy's morals are fake, his righteousness is fake, everything about his message is fake. So it never comes across like this is how this guy would normally talk.
I ain't gonna take the blame for no bastard child. It would ruin me, man. You can understand that, can't you? Yeah.
What I could have done without, though, is the narration. The movie is narrated by the author of the book, and he sounds fine. He doesn't do a bad job, but what he's saying, I'd say about 20% of the narration is necessary, but the rest is just telling us stuff we already know or could have easily figured out for ourselves. It's the Blade Runner school of narration. He'll say things like, serial killers aren't the most trusting people. Or when someone is about to hang themselves and are clearly having second thoughts, here comes the narration to say, it was then she realized she was making a mistake. Yeah, dude, I got it. But aside from that, I loved this movie. You can tell there's a lot of love here from director Antonio Campos for things like Badlands, Heaven's Gate, and even a little Legend of Boggy Creek. I love a good dirty-ass melodrama like this. This is a movie about demons who think they're angels, how evil masquerades as good. It's a country-ass soap opera of a good time. Like a breakfast horseshoe, pancakes topped with eggs, sausage, hash browns, and good country gravy. I know it's not good for me, but I'm gonna eat this whole thing up. I'm giving this an A-. It's not for everyone. You'll know within the first 20 minutes whether or not you like it, and I hope you dig it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to subscribe to our channel today. Plus, follow us on Twitter at The Cinema Snob. We got a review coming up later on today for Antebellum, so we'll see you then.